with a light chest bump and a pat on the back. We're the snags, we know where it's at, 'cause we're sensitive. New age guys, so we don't hurt any feelings, we tell little white lies. While our wives are at work, we're at home making pies. We're polite, because we hate to be rude, 'cause we're snags. Yeah, we're sensitive dudes. Leonard, Nathan, Jack, and Aiden. AJ and Jimmy and Gabe, we be snaggin'. Sensitive. New age guys. We go to the funeral when one of us dies, 'cause we all care a lot and then all of us cries. We show our feelings to our brothers when we're chillin' in the hot tubs right next to each other, giving strong but gentle back rubs. But we don't say no homo. We're not insecure or gay. And even if we were, that would be okay. If our friends in the closet, we don't think it's weird. We support them in stroking their beard and their beard. We get really close. We get really deep. And if you make us mad, we just say what the beep. We don't swear because we care, 'cause we're sensitive. New age guys, and we split the check. Get the drinks, I'll get fries. We'd pick up the whole check, but there's things that implies things about what we think our girl's money can buys. Not good things. That's why we split the check. Yeah, we respect women, but not too much. And by that I mean that we treat them as equals, except during chivalry coming in clutch with that door hold. Yeah, we respect all genders, except for vampire. That one's not real. Also, vampires hurt people. Less than ideal. We pretend not to notice how awesome girls' boobs are. We'll flirt with you nicely. We won't take it too far. S to the N to the A to the G. The ladies will love you if you hang with me. And if you aggress me, I won't aggress back. At least not with my fists, 'cause I'm not about that. Yeah, I'll file a police claim 'cause I'm an adult. Battery isn't funny, and neither's assault. We're sensitive. New age guys. Our well of deep passion and love never dies. I'm happy to help is a phrase that we utter any time that we help out a sister or brother. Shop fair trade and eat vegan, it's just what's right to do, and we do, but we don't think we're better than you, 'cause when push comes to shove, understanding's enough, just as long as you pair it with masculine love. Snags. Good idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It's a comedy podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real-life problems. I'm Aiden Kinsella.
I'm Bradley Berklich.
And I'm the guest, Cam.
And this is Good Idea.
I'd not heard that before.
You hadn't? What are your thoughts?
I think it's good, and I can't tell if you're mocking New Age or supporting it, and I think it's probably both. Good. I like the snap. I got that better than the other one.
The other poem that we did as an intro initially when you didn't understand it and then it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still proud of that poem.
I don't know if it would have been better if he did understand it.
No, yeah, probably.
More relatable.
It would have been more relatable if you understood it. It's a good poem. I might share it on here sometime. It's a really good poem in the style of Dr. Seuss, and it's really inappropriate.
Right.
Anyway.
Welcome to Good Idea.
Welcome to Good Idea. Cameron, it's good to have you back. It's been a while.
I know, it's great. Can't wait to get into these prompts.
Cannot wait to get into these prompts. I cannot wait to get into these prompts. Oh no, I'm talking like this for the rest of the episode. That's not good. Hey, Bradley, you guys have got the musical last day today, right?
We do have the last day of the musical. We are both, me and Cameron, are in the musical. I play Maurice. Cameron is
a wonderful golden fork.
And
the Beast.
But once.
When he does stunts.
Stunt beast. Stunt beast. Stunt beast. Okay, so you told me earlier today about something that one of the cast members does that I found very amusing.
Yeah, our friend Zach Demet put one of the songs to the beat and pattern of We Will Rock You. And I think it's very amusing.
No, I hope we all know the music to Beauty and the Beast.
All right, here. Give me just a minute while I position my phone on the table.
Do you want me to hold that for you?
We're not safe until he's dead. He'll come stalking us at night. Sector sacrifices children to the monstrous appetite. He'll wreak havoc on our village if you let him wander free. So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me. Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadow. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say your prayer, then we're there at the drawbridge of a castle, and there's something truly terrible inside.
beast.
It's a beast. He's got fangs, razor sharp ones. Massive paws, clear claws for the beast. I fucked up. This is hard to do with a pillow on your lap when you're trying to read a thing very far away.
Because us ain't got rhythm.
I have
not
rhythm, I
coming
just can't
home
fucking do
till
it when
he's
I'm trying to
dead.
do 4 things at once. It's hard.
Good and dead.
I do think that is the same as
Accused,
I Ain't Got Rhythm from Phineas and... Oh, no, it's like the same speed, but there's like the double on that second one. I think it's syncopated is the word for that. Maybe.
No, it's just more eighth notes in there.
Same thing.
No.
Yeah. That's what syncopation is. It's more eighth notes.
Alright, whatever.
That's what Haskett taught me.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when Haskett gave the lesson about how syncopation is just more eighth notes?
It's okay. So if you're say we divided this up into let's call that 6 something and put each of the other things as a. Is this close enough?
Yeah, it's close
All right.
enough. Don't hit
Here.
the table.
It's
fine.
But if you want, there's just more notes.
Should we do a whispering episode? Just all like this?
So we've never done that joke before.
Yeah.
We've never. It's funny because every guest does it. Every guest we've ever had. Isabel's ASMR bit is. It's good, you know.
It's good.
It's good. It's repeatable. It comes back, I guess. I guess. Do we want to actually do a prompt?
Hey, should we actually do a prompt? You
I
guys
think
okay with
we
that?
should absolutely do a prompt.
Cool. Oh boy. All right. Does either of you want to
boy.
open up, or should I open up?
I can unhinge my jaw.
All right. Sounds good. Let's do that then.
Okay.
No one said they wanted you to make a sound.
Macro transactions. That's given to us by Sienna on Tumblr.
Sienna
What?
has tumbled us a suggestion right on over here.
Yes.
Thank you, Sienna.
So what are macro transactions?
Why do we need them?
Well, firstly, I think macro transactions are probably just buying the video game.
Yeah. That's what I was literally going to say. I think that is the macro transaction.
That's not macro enough.
Because
Wait.
the microtransaction is buying the extra like DLC and shit for it,
Right.
the loot boxes.
Okay, wait. No, so the actual buying the game is just the transaction. So then there are the microtransactions, but
there's a macro buying the company.
I was
that
gonna
makes
say.
the game.
Do you acquire? If you acquire Microsoft, is it a microtransaction or a macrotransaction?
I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with Tumblr recently, or possibly the Todd Howard wiki page.
what is
But-
going on?
They edited it to Kingdom Come. It's been insane. They were just waging a war on Wikipedia, the entire sort of website of Tumblr, which is kind of funny.
Information war.
It is, yeah. And they just edited it to the point of no return, essentially. So let's see.
Todd Howard's
Yeah,
Wikipedia page?
yeah. You know,
But yeah, why?
Mr. Bethesda. I don't
Yeah.
like. It's very funny, but like, here, Bethesda fans launched mass troll campaign against Todd Howard, which kind of hurts me to like think about Todd Howard, video game designer. Let's see what.
Is that true, though?
Guess which school Todd Howard went to?
What?
William and Mary, which means Jared gets to go to the alma mater
Oh my
Of
goodness.
Todd
of
Howard.
Toddy Howard.
You guys. I heard Todd Howard is releasing another version of Skyrim.
Oh my God,
It's a Flash version of Skyrim that you can play on his Wikipedia page.
That's great.
It's $60.
That's the,
For just the cost of one game of Skyrim, you can keep Wikipedia up and running today.
yeah,
Here,
the microtransactions are in form of donations to Wikipedia.
So this is what we have currently. I think is Todd's Vengeance, the Elder Scrolls Todd's Vengeance series logo, the Elder Scrolls series logo. That's what it was changed to. The Elder Scrolls development history before Todd, Hod Towered, Rod Towered, God Towered, and Bod Bowered. Howard Wind, Oblivion, the End of All Things, and Todd's prophesied
Did we
ascension.
get God Howard?
Skyrim, Online, and the Legends of Todd. God, why haven't we made God Howard yet?
Let's make God Howard right now.
That already exists.
There he is. That's the
think we
biggest
did-
macro transaction of all is God Howard.
We did kind of have a conversation about Todd Howard's whole thing about, like, look, I made a mountain, I can climb up it. That was either us or Cool Games Inc. That was either us or a different podcast I listened
and
to.
I can't remember
I can't remember which one.
Did we do it on Dungeons and Dragons?
It would have been that episode. That's the one I remember doing it on, because we were talking about, like, I want a Dungeons and Dragons video game.
I don't remember that episode, though. Huh? Like, I do, like, nothing, I can remember nothing from that. Like, I was over at Isabel's house last night watching John Mulaney stand up, and I don't remember showing up
to the house
or leaving.
See, when this comes out, people are going to think you watched the new one.
Sure, I did. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, it doesn't. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
I don't care.
We were just like, I can't remember anything. Like, I fell asleep halfway through, and she shot me with a Nerf gun to wake me up, which was sort of the ultimate betrayal.
Ouch.
Yeah,
are you out?
I'm not out. We've been doing Paranoia at our school, the sort of Nerf gun battle. Last night we went to a 24-hour diner, the Full Moon all-night diner. Family restaurant, that's in brackets, and our opposing team was camped outside, and we waged war on them with Nerf guns for like over an hour outside this diner off the Route 41. So it was just insane. It was a lot of fun, but my fallen comrades, it's only me and Annalise Craig left.
Do you know how they got
so many Nerf guns?
Do you know how they got their team name? They looked up team names on the internet.
Really?
Blood, Sweat, and Beers looked up team names on the internet. That's how they got their team name.
Really?
They did not come up with it.
That's fucking stupid as shit. They really just looked up team names.
They really just looked up team names on the internet. I don't know if I was there when it happened or if I was just there when someone was talking about it happening, but I thought it was very, very funny.
That's the goddamn stupidest thing. Our team name is Pepsi Hose.
Which is good.
I don't really get the joke, but it's funny.
Oh, we're the disciples of John Wanneger, the ultimate Pepsi Ho.
Got it.
And then there are so many variations of Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah,
Ho.
Diet Pepsi. Whatever, it's fine. So there are so many variations on Pepsi that let's see. We've each developed code names based on Pepsi products.
Someone's Zero.
Well,
who's Crystal?
I think Sam is Crystal Pepsi.
Not a surprise.
Annalise is Spice Girl Pepsi. Shiloh is Pepsi X. Jared is Vanilla Cherry.
That's very good.
Izzy wanted to be Cherry. And then there are two Pepsis which are just totally applicable to Nerf gun shoot'ems, which are Pepsi Max Ceasefire and Pepsi Strong Shot.
Which one are you?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time
Can you be
choosing.
Strong Shot Ceasefire?
The fact that there's a Pepsi named Pepsi Max Ceasefire, it's like, so, like, when did they make that?
These are all
Pepsi, don't shoot!
No, it was
poor children.
Okay, it was named after when there was a really big fire at the Pepsi factory, and the Pepsi things exploded because they were heated up to the point where they were pressurized, and then it put out the fire, and it was Pepsi Ceasefire.
Pepsi.
So
No more fire.
What I've noticed though,
Yeah.
between like all these cheesy names of Pepsi and Nerf guns,
Yeah.
they could all just be the next wave of Transformers. There's Strong Shot, Pepsi Strong Shot.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I got it. Okay.
I've not watched enough Transformers to fully understand that, but I get it, yeah.
They all just have names like that.
Fucking stupid ass names.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like Nerf guns and Transformers are so similar.
I've
in
got
that
one over
respect.
there that I borrowed from Alec Boyd, who plays a wolf in the theater production, and it's called The Lawbringer, and it's this, like, 16 in the chamber, one hand, like, pull back. What is that? You cock it. It's not pump action. It's like the bat. And me and Shiloh were sitting in the booth at Full Moon, surrounded by like maybe 8 or 9 Nerf guns, and we decided we're gun people now.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
gun
it feels
people now?
good.
Right. Yes.
Guns, good.
As always, the best idea of good idea is guns.
Just guns. Heck yeah.
We were talking about aversion therapy and psych the other day, and how you can sort of hypothetically stop I think it is a proven technique. Usually it usually works. You can stop a behavior, an unwanted behavior, by pairing it with an aversive stimulus. And I said to my teacher, I said, if you just made the aversive stimulus a gunshot, it would work 100% of the time.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad my teacher thought it was funny, because no one else in the room thought it was funny. But I'm not wrong.
No.
Yeah, I mean, well, It's kind of interesting because if the repercussions are so bad that you never even attempt it, do you even get the aversive stimulus? Because that's sort of the problem that most people have with the prison system.
What is?
I see.
Yeah, because the repercussion for going to prison is so bad that for like committing crime is so bad that you would never even do it. But if you do it, like the repercussion is so completely horrible, like because it clearly doesn't work 100% of the time.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
But if you made the aversive stimulus a gunshot...
Are you saying like a gunshot to the leg, or are you saying just
No,
death?
I'm just saying you just kill them.
Okay, good.
That's the aversive stimulus.
That...
They'd never do it again.
They would never do it again. What is it? I read a quote,
The undesirable behavior is living.
No, I think it was...
That's not the aversive stimulus, then. If death is not the aversive stimulus.
No, it is. You make that the aversive stimulus to stop the behavior of living.
But what about Buddhists?
What about Buddhists?
They'll be back.
Buddhists too. We're back.
This time it's personal. I can't remember.
That's just a Gandhi 2 joke that we replaced Gandhi with Buddhists, and it's essentially the same
It
bit.
is the same thing.
Okay, hey, you guys want to do another prompt?
Yeah.
Wait, were we done? Were we done with the
I think we kind of dodged macro transactions.
Yeah, hold up.
But like, okay.
So buying the company is the macro transaction?
Maybe let's scale it down. Buying Zenyatta.
You buy the rights to part of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You buy part of the IP.
Let's use Overwatch because it's the easiest one with microtransactions, I think.
Okay, so you get the microtransactions, you could buy the loot box, and you can get the skins, but if you buy Zenyatta, you get the right to make the new skins for Zenyatta and get any microtransaction money that comes from Zenyatta-related apparel.
I'm a Zenyatta main. Zenyatta is invisible. That's his new skin. No see Zenyatta.
Zenyatta is invisible, and he can't be hit.
The iris embraces you in an invisibility cloak.
Okay, and then we've got Zenyatta really big. Zenyatta just
macro,
4 times
Zenyatta macro.
Zenyatta like 4 times the size of every other hero.
That just makes him easier to hit.
Yeah, but his hitbox
make him really
hitbox very
his
small
hitbox
Zenyatta
inside him. There's really small Zenyatta, but powerful.
Watch the hitbox.
Orb of Discord is just oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. The hitbox is like ends up being a part of like the fluff on his cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Brigitte,
because it's just small.
Yes.
Are we gonna talk about Overwatch? I hope y'all know about Overwatch.
I just need to talk about Brigitte for like 2 seconds. Brigitte, as of right now, is my favorite character to play. Brigitte and Moira, like, their new characters have been, like, really extremely interesting to play and fun to play. Like, Moira as a character, it's really fun to just take everyone's life away from them. Like, that's fun.
And
I don't know.
Give them.
Giving life is a secondary part of Moira, and I know that's not actually how you're supposed to play Moira, but I just really like.
Let's be real.
But like, let's be real. I get more eliminations and damage done as Moira than I get gold all the time playing as Moira in damage and eliminations, and I do not usually get gold in healing as Moira. But I'm really, really good at taking people's life away and keeping myself alive. As Brigitte, I have a just real heck of a time running in there and hitting like 5 people at once with my mace. Because they all stand together because they're pushing, and then they all die, and all the people around me get healed. It's just really fun. I really enjoy playing as Brigitte. I think it's something about I take life away from them and give life to my team. That's fun.
The macro transaction shop where you can buy the rights to Moira and Brigitte.
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 So I think the benefit of macrotransactions is you can really customize a game if you're willing to put out the money for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you own enough stock in the company to be in the boardroom for those meetings.
Yeah, it is sort of that. I like that.
It's like that. All right.
A whole bunch of gamers sitting around a table.
Not quite.
They're all gamers.
My friend's dad is purchasing like 3 new gaming computers, and he already has 3 gaming computers right now because he's a neurosurgeon and they use it for like VR stuff.
He just gave a presentation.
Yeah, he did. 2 o'clock
class.
yesterday.
Yep.
Really?
So I heard all about it. His Alienware setup.
Yeah, he wants to start an Overwatch League, and I'm gonna be on it.
He does? Can I be on his Overwatch League? That
I'll
sounds
ask
awesome.
him. I'm going to their house later today. I'll ask him.
I bet he could use.
Because it was like the conversation was like half facetious.
This
It's
is great.
really good.
Wait, okay, so hold up. Stuff's happening. This has now become the gaming podcast.
This is a new gaming podcast.
So there's a League of Legends team starting at our school.
I know about this.
So if there's an Overwatch League also locally starting, which there's not.
Lake Forest is going to be put on the map as
Right.
the whitest gaming team. No, that's not.
The
That's,
whitest gaming team
I don't know
this
about that.
side of
Have you seen Sweden?
Korea.
Have you seen Sweden's gaming team?
It's a good
they're all
point.
named Bjork.
Right.
They're all named Torbjork.
Jared found out yesterday that ABBA's coming back together, and he was so fucking pissed at me.
Oh my gosh.
Because he hates ABBA for no reason at
So
all.
he takes out his anger at ABBA on you?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I actually informed him. So it was kind of sort of
sorry.
a shoot the messenger deal, because he can't find ABBA.
I got to hang out with Jared for like 2 or 3 hours yesterday. It was fun. I played Munchkin, like normal Munchkin, for the first time. I've played Axe Cop Munchkin. If you haven't looked up Axe Cop, I think I've recommended this on this podcast before, but look up Axe Cop, because it's like the funniest thing ever. Anywho, can we do another prompt?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Keegan wants to know how we can make yogurt cooler for teens. What if we put it in a plastic tube that you could suck out the yogurt, and then we marketed it? No, wait.
Teens are horny nowadays. That's too lame.
Well, what if we put it in a slightly larger plastic tube that could be used as a condom when you're done?
I think we're thinking too small.
What if we made it into a really large magnum plastic tube that could be used as a condom for all the teenage boys with just huge penises?
There's not enough texture.
What if we make it shave ice?
They're too horny.
All teens are really, really horny, apparently. Bradley, can you tell us about your personal experience?
I'm just Randy. Goddamn.
Bradley's just really Randy.
Just goddamn. I don't know what to do.
What would you do?
I should stop taking Viagra. It's an antidepressant, right?
No, okay. So semen actually has antidepressants in it, which is why after having unprotected sex, people sometimes, or women specifically, have like a happy glow about them or whatever, because the vagina is really good at absorbing drugs.
Which is why I put LSD.
That's why I do LSD enemas.
That's horrifying. Fucking shit.
I don't know. Yeah.
But okay, so Go-GURT. A lot of cool possibilities for
So we are jumping off with Go-GURT. Go-GURT's already done a good job making Go-GURT or yogurt cooler for teens, but how can we make it even cooler?
Well, let's go in the opposite direction. You make it into a tube, but now
The yogurt's on the outside.
no, I think make it horizontal. And you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a puddle.
A puddle of yogurt?
Yeah.
So here's
They lick it up like crows.
So yeah. So here's the thing. It's like a pizza platter with a giant seal over the top that you have to rip off.
And you get a straw.
And then
And then there's like a really thin layer of fruit on the bottom. Like
That's a very good idea, Cameron. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then how about
would like Domino's be serving? It's like a thing I can order from Domino's.
It's because Domino's doesn't even serve food legally, so they can't serve this new Go-GURT
stuffed
invention.
crust pizza just with yogurt.
Yogurt instead of cheese. It's still dairy.
It is. This kind of works. We just we left it in the fridge for too long. Oh, guess it's yogurt now.
All right, that already exists then. We're just
Then let's
do it bad.
I think that's how it works, though, right? It's like milk, and you leave it lying around for a long time, and it becomes cheese. You leave it lying around for somewhat of a long time, it becomes yogurt.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when they make stuffed crust pizza, they fill the crust with milk, right? And then they just leave it out for like 20 years. This would just be, they get to serve the pizza like 10 years later.
It's good. That's why it always takes so fucking long in our order.
Yeah, that's the Domino's pizza tracker. Milk curdling.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, for real shit though, Domino's don't serve any good food.
It used to be worse.
Did it?
Yeah, they had like a whole thing, I think it was in 2012, where they're like, our pizza is bad.
am I still?
Tell us how to fix it.
Enjoy this pizza? I mean, I kind of do.
No, Domino's
Yeah,
is
I
fine.
think-
Domino's now is fine. It used to be shitty.
Yeah.
Domino's is not maybe the best
No,
pizza.
Domino's is like eating Satan's greasy asshole. It's fucking awful.
Bradley, you and your thing with Satan's like asshole jokes and just comparing things, foods you don't like to Satan's asshole. You can't compare all foods to Satan's asshole.
Most
If
foods
Dom-
are kind of like Satan's asshole.
If Domino's is Satan's asshole,
What
then
are the
how
oth-
is
what are
this
the other
Satan's
things, yeah?
asshole, Bradley?
That's LaCroix, and
Yeah.
it's Satan's farts. I don't know.
Okay, that is
carbonated
actually
the water.
No, you're right. You do say farts instead of asshole, although I think those two things are very close together.
No.
Now, if Domino's is Satan's asshole,
I
can
hate
we
that
make
I
it
said
better?
that.
Can we
I
make
hate that
it
I said
better?
that.
Can we make
Just ephemerally without the asshole?
Let's just make the rest of Satan.
What if, okay, if Domino's is Satan's asshole, we can improve it either by making it the rest of Satan. We could just make Domino's a bigger, broader corporation, including yogurt, and that maybe makes like their stomach. Or we could give it an LSD enema, and it would just really psych out. It would psych out Domino's.
Shit. Oh, awful.
All right, we need less enemas.
What do you think
in this
Satan's
team
doing
for
right now?
yogurt. No, yogurt for tea.
Now, do you know yogurt enemas used to be something, and still are something, I think, that people use as an alternative medicine?
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Don't do
You really
that.
gonna use my computer to Google yogurt enemas? You really gonna do that in my own house?
What? We're not
Yogurt enema benefits.
No. Aiden's computer's in the shop right now, so he's been using mine to record, edit, and play Overwatch, and I'm drawing the line here.
Many people don't
You shut
know
that tab.
that we need
Shut that
bacteria
tab.
in our digestive systems to do
Shut the
several
fucking
jobs.
yogurt enema tab.
Enema recipe. 8 ounces of plain yogurt.
I'm gonna shut this thing. The
One quart
recording is
of
gonna
warm
stop.
filtered water. No. Mix well. Do not let it cool below 103 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, what?
Hot ass. Okay, I'll turn it off. I personally need to know what the benefits of
Yeah, that's like those...
yogurt enema.
That's how we. Maybe we just make a yogurt enema, but just for your mouth, and that's why it's cool. That's what a Go-GURT is. Holy shit!
Wait, I could use a Go-GURT to start doing yogurt
No,
enemas.
that's fucking awful.
Although, have you ever gotten your mouth cut up on Go-GURT tubes and the like?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bad.
Do we think yogurt has been significantly improved?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yogurt enema for your mouth.
We kind of made it worse, frankly. But teens like worse things. That's why Aiden likes Domino's
Yeah,
pizza.
actually, hey.
Everyone likes Domino's pizza too, buddy.
Oh, well, you're teen.
What about you, Bradley?
I'm an adult.
They redid all of their stores.
So am I.
I'm 20.
Bradley's 20 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we plan the ultimate Toys R Us heist before the store
Oh my
closes?
gosh.
Can we please?
Who's that from? Is that from Keegan?
I think
Oh my god. Keegan, my boy.
Let's just actually do that.
I think we should. I think we need
We need to eat food.
We get a drive-through.
That's a good point.
drive-through McDonald's. Is that a
Drive-through
I
McDonald's.
can't
go to
eat
the-
McDonald's, but we
Oh,
can drive
okay.
through somewhere else.
You can't eat McDonald's?
No, yeah, I'm on Atkins.
What's Atkins?
It's a diet. It's just the one thing is no McDonald's.
Good idea abroad once more.
Good idea abroad in Toys R Us.
No,
This
wait,
time
what is
it's
it? What is it? It's Good Idea Live at Toys...
Good idea live from Toys R Us 2018.
Good Idea Live from Toys R Us 2018.
We'll be back.
Okay, I have a bunch of actually disposable income.
So do I.
What the fuck? How did you accomplish that?
Wait, it has to be a heist.
We can't steal. I'm not going to shoplift. I'm not going to go to
No,
Renee
but we can.
E's
We can.
level.
You know what we can do though? We can plan our heist in the car and then describe it while we walk through Toys R
Planner
Us.
heist. Okay, fantastic. And I'm probably going to buy a Lego set. Okay, cool. Let's
Okay.
We're in Toys R Us. This is cool. His head's very large. I don't know how to explain what that is. That had better be significantly marked down.
Okay, so what's the first step of our heist?
Well,
We're in Toys R Us, by the way. I think we may have clarified that, but just to make sure.
I think we begin by taking things. So I think first step of our heist is we need one of those like soldering things that can like where you like take it to the side of the building and it like sort of like makes this big hole.
Is one of those soldering things a soldering thing, or
I don't know
I don't think
exactly.
because a soldering iron is usually used to put things together by heating up metal.
Well,
and-
maybe I think this one just takes it apart because it becomes malleable.
so maybe like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, sure. Let's start with a wrecking ball. That's my contribution. That's how we break in. Is a wrecking ball combined with just something to make the walls weaker.
We need a plan for. We're doing this when no one's here. I'm assuming.
Why is this Harley Quinn? I don't understand.
It has the hammer, so it can
It's
do.
not for your demographic.
It really isn't.
I'm assuming there's no security here at nighttime, right?
I would perceive they probably have burglar alarms though.
Okay, well, I don't think a burglar alarm will be set off by knocking the building in with a wrecking ball.
That's good. Oh, check it
Because you're not going into the traditional burglary entrance.
Look at these things. Are they metal? What are they?
They look like they could be die cast. Yeah.
How do you even have a burglary alarm if there's no chimney? Isn't that where you put
That's a great
burglary
point.
alarms?
Is this Jesus?
No. It's Batman.
King Tut. Batman King Tut.
Oh, Batman King Tut. I see.
And that's
Batman bookworm.
I think the next step then
Put these back.
would be to tie a rope to all the carts in sort of like a chain and just sort of start filling the carts with the most valuable things we can find.
So nothing.
Nothing?
Fill the cart with nothing.
You can sell plastic for a good amount of money, and most of the things in this building are made of plastic.
Look, I found my new Beast costume.
We're just in the Batman aisle. Like I don't know why this. Fair point.
What?
The man's chasing his son around.
The man is chasing his son around the store. Or we need to hire him, so
Right.
if anyone else tries to come in here after us, he'll catch them.
Yes.
Let's move aisles.
Good to know. Let's move out of the Batman aisle.
Is that a Beyblade?
Beyblade!
Honestly, Beyblades are the fun.
I really want to get a Beyblade. How much is this?
I think we need to Beyblade it up. I think 20% off Beyblade.
Here, Cameron, do you want to go in on a Beyblade with me?
Yeah, let's get the actual stadium here.
No, that's a lot
It's
of
like
cash.
a lot of money. But we can get
20%
off.
An $11 Beyblade.
Right.
This
$12
is the 2-pack.
Well, why don't you go in on a Beyblade?
Alright, we need this.
Beyblade
Put them
2-pack.
in, right?
Do we? I don't think we need the stadium.
Well, where do we put them? How? You
Just
can't
on the
just-
ground. On the
It's
ground,
fine.
Cameron. On the ground.
ever touch-
We can find something else to use as a stadium. We can put up like our own
bowl?
boundaries. Bowl.
Oh, I guess that'd be fine.
Okay, we're gonna get
maybe we
Beyblades.
get
Put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Put down the Beyblade.
Let's get away-
Sir?
let's get away
Sir,
from people.
put down the Beyblade.
You're like a complete idiot.
These are Beyblades.
Oh, the Beyblade aisle is the Batman aisle.
The Beyblade on the Batman aisle, they're one and the same. Have you ever seen
Look
the
at the Tonka wall.
It's a lot of Tonka trucks.
It's a lot of yellow.
Guys,
is what it
guys,
is.
I have a question. Have you ever seen the Beyblade aisle and the Batman aisle in the same room at the same time?
That's a good point.
Cameron, we have break down the wall with a wrecking ball at night, so no one can. There's no one here to protect us. We have to get that man to chase anyone down if they come in after us. Step 2, we're gonna tie up all the or I guess step 3 probably. Tie all the carts together in a long train and start filling them with stuff and sell all the plastic. How do we get out of here and transport and sell the plastic effectively? Take the microphone, Cameron. Yes.
Car.
I think we. Okay, so
Bradley, that idea is too easy.
well, we could just ride the carts that we've taped together. That's the only other mode of transportation.
I'll run out front and pull you guys. It'll be great. Okay, so things we've accomplished today. We've created a plan for heisting Toys R Us, and we've bought Beyblades, I guess. We're going to buy Beyblades.
But I gotta go back to the Lego aisle. I mean, how are we gonna do this right?
We do need to get Bradley some Legos. I'm going to own a Beyblade? That's insane.
It's every man's dream. The American dream is really just owning a Beyblade.
American dream is owning a Beyblade and operating a tournament out of your house.
That's not bad.
So are these micro cars or macro cars or car? I'm holding
I
this.
don't know. I'm just
Bradley, you
sort
can hold
of putting
This
it
is the
around.
aisle.
Okay, so there are a lot of these are sort of cars for children. There's a police car for a child. Does that make him the police car?
Cars for kids.
Does that make him the police if he gets the police car, like among the child ranks? Is a man his car?
Is a man his car? Can you judge a man by the value of his car?
I have a dream that one day we will not judge a man by the color of his car, but by the strength of his horsepower.
Color of his car.
This is a
But
Transformers civil rights speech.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta get out of this aisle.
By the color of his car.
How much he paid for his car?
There we go. That's better.
Thanks, Cam.
The attractiveness of his robot form.
I like this fuzzy stool.
Okay, if you guys were Transformers, what Transformer would you be? Like, what would your robot look like? Which side would you be on, and which car would you be?
robot would be sexy and my car would be too.
Okay, Cameron Bradley's taking sexy on both fronts. What's yours?
So the only recourse is tank.
Tank. Cameron's a tank.
Those two aren't mutually exclusive. I think you're wrong.
What about if you switch? Well, yeah, if you like thick boys, Bradley. Tank is a thick boy.
Oh, great.
Cameron, what would your robot form look like?
Look like Sarge from Cars.
Cargent.
Oh, we need to decide what Bradley's heisting out of this
Yes.
section.
So we've actually sort of reformatted the term heist to buy, I think, maybe.
Women of NASA. Bradley, is that what you're gonna get?
I am a woman, and I do love NASA. Is this Captain America? This is for the.
This is 15. It has 4 figures. I don't know.
That's a good. I might. You know what I might do though is some Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You guys, I think we've kind of covered the Toys R Us heist. We've figured it out. Don't steal, just make an appropriate purchase. And if you do need to steal, we've outlined a really, really nice way for you to do that. Cameron, did you see when Lego got into the Funko Pop business?
I enjoy it actually.
Have you seen brick heads? Because those are that is HEADZ. They're just Funko Pops, but Lego.
I think that's pronounced brick heads.
Yes. Bradley, just because they're Ninjago doesn't mean you have to pronounce it like that.
That's racist.
You're racist.
So, the really funny part about you guys getting Beyblades is if you say, I got some Beyblades really slow, it sounds like, I got some Beyblades. I got some
Beyblade. Beyblade.
Yeah.
I've made that joke before. I will put that image on the Good Idea Tumblr and also maybe on the Instagram because it's one of my favorite things I've ever done. Bradley,
Let it rip.
do you guys remember when I made this, or do you
No.
not know what I'm talking
I don't
about?
know.
Yeah, I remember when you made
Cameron
that
remembers.
Photoshop image.
Yeah, when I first got my computer last year, I put together a photoshopped image of Beyblade, and it was a really just sort of generally upsetting picture combination of pictures.
It's absolutely terrible. Terrifying.
Really,
the
really.
one dude had a whip.
What the fuck is this image?
I'll show you, Cameron. Or not Cameron, Bradley. I'll
I'm
show it to
Bradley.
you. Yeah, Cameron's seen it.
I do Brad things.
Bradley, how have you not seen this
I'm
image?
sure you showed it to me. I
You
probably
made
just
it in the
forgot.
lunchroom, and
I
we're
made it
looking
in the
up
lunchroom.
pictures of like artificial dongs.
Yeah, dildos.
Artificial dongs?
Excuse me, Mr. Spencer's Gifts man.
Is this
Where
made with-
could I? Is this an establishment
So-
in which I could purchase an artificial dong?
Excuse me, is this made with artificial or real dong?
Real or artificial dong? Excuse me, is this Viagra made with real or artificial dong? Okay, so are we ending the episode now?
I think we are.
All
What
right.
was everyone's best idea of the episode? It has to be going to Toys R Us,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
See, that's not mine though.
We were at Toys R Us.
Yeah, but Beyblade.
That's part of at Toys R Us.
This is true. It did spawn from the Toys R Us excursion. I could get down with that. I could get down with going to Toys R Us.
Down with the illness.
Down with the illness, sir. What did we do before the Toys R Us bit? Like, what else happened?
I
We did
can't.
the improving yogurt. We did the macro trans.
Oh, yeah, the fact that Go-GURT is just a yogurt enema is really, really funny to me. That's
Oh,
the best idea of
God.
the episode. Bradley, you're the one who pointed that out.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Mm-hmm.
How's Beyblade unboxing?
Cameron, do your Beyblade unboxing. Come on, man.
Alright, unboxing.
Okay.
This has 1 bar of attack, 2 bars of burst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bars of defense. Alright. 6 bars of weight,
I bet Aiden's has a lot of attack.
1 bar of agility, and 1 bar of stamina. Yeah.
How do you do that?
How do you measure the Beyblade stats?
We already went over this. It's in bars.
Well,
No,
Cameron, you're right. Good point.
All right.
On
I-
packaging.
And what's?
Should I do my stats?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have,
And what's everyone's pick of the week?
Beyblade.
Your pick of the week is Beyblade. Could you say that again into the microphone?
No.
Okay.
That
Cameron,
was not my pick.
what's your pick of the week? Do you know what this is?
No.
It's any media you want to recommend to the listeners.
Oh. Let's do Beauty and the Beast, Raymond Moore Auditorium, Saturday 3:30.
They're all gonna, this week,
This Saturday.
whatever week you are listening to this, yeah. My pick of the week is probably either playing Brigitte in Overwatch or just like Hearthstone.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that. Hearthstone, new single player content.
Cameron got me into Hearthstone.
My pick of the week is I fell asleep during. I like Paranoia. I like the game of Paranoia where you get to shoot your friends with bullets. But that's just life. Thank you so very much for listening as we sit in the drive-through line for Chick-fil-A.
This Beyblade unboxing must be really, really good audio.
It must be great audio. If you want to send us props, feel free.
There's a little QR code on the back of my Beyblade. I wonder what that does.
Okay.
Where's that? I wanna scan mine.
You can find us at our Facebook group, Good Idea Podcast, Our Twitter and Tumblr both at Good Idea Cast, as is our Instagram. And our Gmail is goodideapodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to send prompts, talk, anything. Literally anything. Thank you so much for your continued support and listening of this interesting project we do.
What the fuck? There's a little wheel on the bottom of my top.
That's your top.
What?
Oh, shit.
It did say it had agility, huh?
Wow.
Nice.
Wait, how did
Thank you.
How did you get this piece out?
Huh? You have to pull it out and just sort of hope it doesn't break.
Well, I don't want it to break.
It's not gonna break. Here, I'll help you get it in a second. Yeah, that, Bradley, you want to finish the episode?
I'd love to finish the episode. That was Good Idea. It's a funny old world, isn't it? We're done here.